Hi guys, it's just no one here. So in my last video I said I'd show you guys some weapon mods that I've been recently using and really enjoy, so I'm going to share them with you. They go great with the combat mods in the last video. So without further ado, let's hop in there and I'll show you the mods. So first up, we have weapon balance. All this mod's going to do is it's going to change the base damage of all the weapon types like swords, axes, maces, and the great swords, battle axes, and warhammers into the base damage of maces and warhammers. Like they're all going to have the same base damage. That way you're not sacrificing the base damage just to play with a sword. Like, if you use a mace, you're going to do more damage than you would with a sword, like base damage. However, this kinda was a little bit annoying and silly because swords, war axes, and maces and hammers all had their own unique ability. Like swords had more critical damage, axes had more bleeding damage, and maces and warhammers ignored armor by like a certain percent. So instead of choosing because of a base damage, play with whatever weapon type you want, whether it's because it's just what you like or whatever, you ain't gotta choose your base damage now. Then this is called immersive weapons. It's going to make material types more of a advantage over one another. Like you're going to want to use one for its abilities over another. So it goes as follows. Elven and glass are lighter and swing faster, doing more damage per second, but staggering less when doing power attacks. Dwarven and ebony are heavier and stagger more when doing power attacks, but swing a little slower. Orcish and Daedric do more critical damage, and they still swing the normal speed. Then Dragonbone does more critical damage and swings faster, but staggers less. Scimitars and Dawnguard weapons even get a little addition here. So Scimitars will swing faster and stagger less, except for wind shear. Dawnguard weapons swing faster and stagger less. Rune weapons also do more critical damage. And iron and steel weapons have not been changed, so they'll still feel same as vanilla. This also won't affect a lot of the like Daedric artifacts and stuff, as they don't have a material type. So if they don't fall into one of these material types, chances are it's not going to feel any different from vanilla. So this is called long and short bows. This is going to allow you to have two different types of bows. And it goes as follows. Long bows will be Imperial, Orcish, Dwarven, Ebony, Daedric, Ancient Nord, Iron, which is actually the real longbow in vanilla Skyrim that isn't really much different. And then Ancient Nord supple bows, Nord hero, Golder black bow, Froki's bow, Drain spell bow, Zephyr, Nordic, and Dwarven black bow of fate. Now, longbows have the benefit of more damage, but they have the drawbacks of slightly slower to draw back their bow, and they also are loud, so you can't really use them for sneaking. Like, these are not for stealth archers. Longbows are for the warrior archer. Like, if you're the guy who runs in there with a bow and just starts pelting motherfuckers with arrows, these are your bows. Then you have short bows. They do have the drawback of having a lesser base damage, but they have greatly increased critical damage, making them even more deadly in stealth. Speaking of, they are silent, So they specifically are what you want to use when going as a stealth archer. Now they go with the hunting bow, elven, glass, falmer, draven's bow, nightingale bow, bow of the hunt, Angie's bow, forsworn bow, Carlia's bow, Oriel's bow, dragonbone, glass bow of the stag prince, and Stalrim. Those are all going to be your short bows. And this does change your gravity and your speed, and crossbows have been left untouched, so they'll still feel the same as vanilla. And like, I just personally feel like bows don't get as much love as they should. Usually they just change like speed and trajectory, like it does down here. But this actually took it a little step further and added more of an immersive RPG element, much like how the immersive weapons did, to where now you can choose a different bow type to go with your playstyle. And they have extra little benefits and drawbacks according to what they are. Also, if you're looking to fix some problems with some weapon types, like silver weapons, they couldn't be increased past their base thing, which kind of made them like useless. Like you couldn't really use them, definitely not in the late game. But this will also add many fixes to the tempering system for weapons, armor, and even some odd clothing articles that you can find too. So I would recommend this to go alongside with these. That way you have a way of actually repairing those, making them better than their base one. I specifically got this just because silver weapons, I love them, but they're not really that great. The next thing I want to go on to, just since we're on the topic of silver weapons, I think I passed it, is Silver List Expansion. This will actually add more creatures that you can damage with silver weapons. Like it will do increased damage to them. It used to just be werewolves, all forms of undead, and ghosts. Now it actually affects Daedra, Dwarven automatons, hag ravens, ice wraiths, magic anomalies, spriggans, the white stag, wisp, and wolf spirits. Basically anything that is supernatural or magic is going to take extra damage from silver weapons. So not only with that one mod you can repair it and make it better, you can actually affect more creatures. So silver weapons will have a lot more use. For those that are like me and actually like silver weapons and just really wish they could be more viable. Well, there it is. I showed you some weapon mods. Feel free to like and subscribe, and well, if you want to actually see my past videos, you're probably going to have to click on my channel while you're on this video. It's going to be kind of hard to find my videos due to the fact I'm a really new channel. I'm not monetized, all that stuff. But with that being said, I hope you find these mods. I hope you enjoy, and peace out.